Yo, 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 welcome to the A&B Mobcast. It's your boy AD.
But Bruce, and we back at it, nigga. My throat was dry. Pause.
Whoa, I was just finna say what you sipping on.
This water, man. I just came back from the gym, man. I think this is like half a gallon. I got this.
I got the same bottle.
For the same as that one?
Same as that bottle, bro.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
without that little logo on it, but it got the same like string and everything.
Yeah. This was a gift, actually. I got
32 ounce. 32 ounce.
Yeah, I try to drink at least 2 of these a day, but I really get around to drinking 1 a day. So I'm just trying to stay hydrated. Just got back from the gym. And yes, I was in there for 3 hours today.
I was just finna say, boy, ain't no way, bro.
I got in the gym like 2 o'clock.
And you just getting home, bro. That was half the day, bro.
Yeah, I got home about 45 minutes ago. Give or take.
You half the day at the gym, bro, and you ain't even fit like that.
And I ain't even shower yet, man. We on the pod dirty, but we here though.
I just got off work too, bro. You know we got to get to this chicken, the other chicken.
How you feeling, man? How's life treating you?
It's great, man. Hump day, middle of the week. I'm just trying to, bro. My theme every week be make it to Friday, dog. I just gotta make it to Friday, bro. You know how property management is, bro. I gotta make it to Friday.
That, man. If it was anything like my situation in property management, man, you was never off. It was always something going on. Like, you don't, I guess it's kind of not, because I was in student housing, right? So the people that we employed were also college students, right? So they were not too often self-sufficient. So you were the shot caller.
I got you.
They weren't self-starters. Like, they wasn't like go-getters. Like, it wasn't their livelihood, right? Whereas like when you're working in something more conventional housing, these people actually have careers. Like, this is a career to them, and they out here trying to, stack up as much chicken through commissions and stuff like that. It's just different. It's their livelihood, so they come to work with a different level of hustle. That wasn't my experience when I was managing my team, so it was stressful all the time, bro. I do not miss that.
Yeah, I be like I said, make it to Friday. Making it to Friday, bro, I be good.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Man, it's a lot going on, man. Let's jump into basketball, man. Talk about this sweep, man. You called it.
Yeah, I'm glad, bro. Go ahead and give me my acknowledgement, bro.
Knicks, obviously, LA got swept by OKC. You called it. I thought it was going to be a better series, but I also was betting on Luka coming back, right? Luka clearly did.
Yeah, I get that.
Clearly, he didn't come back, and it was just tough, man. I tell you who did show up. LeBron showed up in this series. Rui, number 28, he was pretty consistent.
Rui was consistent, and shots. Reeves was they turned the ball over too much.
Yeah, and Ayton, they was killing Ayton, man. Ayton couldn't get a rebound for his life.
I could have played for Ayton.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's like, did you see that he was posted on social media that he had bought a new chain? Did you see that?
Nah, I ain't even see that. What happened?
Bro, my man was down 0-3, and he had posted up on social media. I guess he was with a jeweler, and he had got his new chain delivered. I'm like, bro, you down 0-3, you getting a new chain delivered in the playoffs? And the next game they get
They say he don't take it serious, bro.
He was that dude in Phoenix, though. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Man, he was on a decline. They got rid of that boy. You think if he was that dude, they wouldn't do whatever to keep that boy?
You think it's the system he played in? Because he did play with Chris Paul, who was a natural assist man.
Bro, pick and roll would have been perfect. But look, we was just talking about it, bro, last week. Draymond and Austin. It's about where the chips fall, bro.
Yeah, situational basketball, man.
Because wasn't he a number 1 pick?
I'm not sure if he was a number 1 pick.
I think Ayton was a top pick back in the day.
I'm sure he was up there. Yeah, I think he was a top pick. I don't know if he was a number 1 overall pick, but I'm sure he was a top pick. But yeah, man, he didn't show up during this series, man. Lakers got swept. I hate that LeBron has had 2 sweeps recently. In 2023, he was swept by Denver Nuggets. That's when the Nuggets won the chip.
Yeah, you couldn't beat them though.
Yeah, they had a nice team, and here we are in 2026.
gonna win it again. I'm telling you, they back to back, bro. I called it. But let's talk about what you said. You said Philly was gonna put up a fight with the Knicks.
I did say that. I clearly laid an egg with that one too. It was so disappointing to watch Philly go out like that, bro. Like, ain't no more process, bro. Like, ain't no more process. Joel Embiid, ain't no more process, bro.
But that's the best roster they gonna have, bro.
And they've had some good rosters. Looking back on it, they've had Jimmy Butler on that.
The best team was that year with Jimmy Butler. Then when that shot got hit on him.
It's like, bro, what's up, man? Like, I think it's time to move Joel Embiid, bro. That's the only solution I have. Like, you got to move him, bro. I saw something.
Maxey the one. Go ahead.
I saw something saying that Joel Embiid has only played like 90 something games over the last 3 seasons. Like, I'm like, bro, that's ridiculous considering that basketball is guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
This man has made more money sitting on the bench than he has made in uniform.
Hey, that's how Ben Simmons was.
It's time to move him, bro. He's taking too much cap space. You got too much young talent to build around. It's time to move Paul George too.
Yeah, Paul George just shit it. Everybody, bro. It was funny because remember I made that bet that night we was on pod, and Paul George was supposed to get the 16 points.
Yeah, I remember.
Bro, I went on Twitter and Facebook, bro. They was killing Paul George, bro.
For real?
Bro, they was going in like, bro. He messed up everybody's ticket. He ain't good. Like, bro, they was going in on Paul George, bro.
Yeah, Paul George. I don't know what it is, man. And you know what's crazy? This is the funny part about the Paul George situation, right? People don't realize that OKC is OKC because of Paul George. You got to keep in mind when Paul George was on OKC, I think that's the year that Carmelo was also on OKC, right? That sign and trade just to get him to the Clippers included Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well as future picks. And amongst those future picks was the three-headed monsters that they have now. So technically, Paul George, by virtue of Paul George, he built OKC, technically. People don't know that. Paul George is a scrub, bro.
And I bet the Clippers ain't know. Well, they probably did, but they ain't know Shai was gonna turn out to be what he is. Killer he is.
See, I heard Patrick Beverley talk about that, right? Patrick Beverley was talking about like, and I don't know if he's just saying this in hindsight, if it's just something to say, but Patrick Beverley was talking about how even in practice, when he played for the Clippers and how Shai was like busting ass in practice, he was like, he knew Shai was going to be one of the ones. Once again, I don't know if he's just saying that in hindsight, but Patrick Beverley said he saw it and a lot of people saw it. They just don't know why they traded Clippers. I think the goal was to win now and they just thought Shai was too young at the time.
Yeah, well, that was a dumb move. Survey said that was a lie.
Dumb move, but... Yeah, man.
But Paul George was his best when he was at Indiana, I feel. That Indiana playoff P.
Yeah, and that goes back to the conversation we had about Draymond, right? Like, Paul George was so great, but situationally, he always ran up against LeBron in the East. And LeBron dominated the East during that time, right? So we didn't even really see his greatness for real because LeBron was always in his way. You see what I'm saying?
Speaking of Draymond, do you see that Steve Kerr signed, 2-year extension?
Yeah, I saw that. What do you think that means?
Bruh, I don't know, but the way, Draymond done stirred up a pot and done been talking about the man, you feel me? Whether he take it, they probably got their own relationship. They've been together, 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll come of nothing, but the fact that, perception is reality and the stuff he be saying online and on his pod, it can come off as like, dang, nigga, you talking down on Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? And now he finna be your coach 2 more years. What if they boot that boy and get rid of him? It's time for Draymond to probably move on or get that vet minimum and stay there.
I can see that, man. I think with Draymond right now, he's first of all, I think what these playoffs has taught me so far, it's a young man's league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these young dudes are flying and they busting ass. Like, I'm looking at the series between Spurs. Both teams are relatively young.
Yeah. Spurs
and Minnesota.
I rock with the Spurs, but they're
a good, relatively young team. So I think the days of keeping a veteran on the team outside of just being a locker room presence, I think those days are over. So I think they are going to move on from Draymond.
Listen, Spurs got a good young team, boy. They got a good future if they don't break that bunch up, boy.
They dogs.
If they don't break Fox over there, bro. If they don't break that bunch up,
yeah.
I think them and OKC, the young, you know what I'm saying? The young gunners in the league, bro.
Yeah. I think Fox might be the oldest one on their team, and I think he's still in his 20s. I think he's like 28, 29.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is the oldest one on that squad. Yeah, it's a young man's league, bro. I don't think it makes sense to keep any veteran presence on the court outside of like a Steph Curry who's a sharpshooter and
LeBron. You think LeBron done in Lakers?
Oh yeah, he not coming back to LA.
So, but he got to take Bronny with him. Wherever he go, Bronny has to be in his back pocket. Bronny cannot be on the team without LeBron.
I mean, LeBron's best bet is to go back to Cleveland again, as crazy as it sounds.
And he going to have to take Bronny.
And that's fine, but I think next year is his...
So you saying him, James Harden, and Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, I think next year is his farewell tour.
That'd be cool.
I think next year is his farewell tour. I don't think LeBron retires this offseason without giving the fans one last hoorah. So I think he's going to announce his retirement before the start of the season.
Can play a couple more years, bro. He's the way he still could play, bro. Like he ain't dropped below that averaging 10.
He's still giving you 18 to 22.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He's still a walking 18 to 22.
He got a couple more years, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Bron could play the 45. He could play the 50. Bro, the league ain't Bron.
It's a young man's league, and he showed up. Like he played, he balled. Like dude is 40 plus, bro. Like he gave you everything you could ask for somebody that age with that kind of mileage on his body. Like I think he showed up in this series, but I don't think he goes back to LA. He's just taking up too much cap room. I think they're paying LeBron like $50 million or something.
Yeah, $50 million. Yeah, that we was talking about. That. They saying get rid of him, go get 2-3 young bucks, and
yeah, man, you get rid of that because you already got Luka, so you already got a certified sniper there. You see what I'm saying? Reeves has an option. So he got an option to either opt out, either get paid more with LA, or, opt out and go into free agency. So it's like, it's a young man's league, man. Like I said, they're not going to re-sign LeBron at 50. They not. It wouldn't even make sense to.
Yeah.
And I know they're not because you got to keep in mind, Lakers, they sold 49 or 51% of their ownership recently?
Yeah.
So it's no longer like the Bus family. You feel me? So they got other partners to answer to. I don't see him re-signing them at 50. It's just taking up too much space, bro.
All right, so projections now. Since we're moving along and you always wrong. Let's see. So tonight you got Cavaliers and the Pistons play at 8. The series is tied 2-2. Who you got? Let's call it a series. It's 2-2. It's even Steven. Who you got?
I got Detroit.
Okay.
I got Detroit. They playing at home. Donovan Mitchell just had a crazy game last game,
Going
bro.
stupid second half. What he had, 37, 39?
Yeah, like 39 in the second half. He's not going to put up 39 in the second half again. He's not doing that. James Harden, he's playing like a role player. He's not playing like the James Harden we know him to play like.
Yeah, that boy, they turn the ball over too much. The end of the last game that they lost, when he was down there dribbling, doing all that dribbling, he ended up losing the ball, and then they lost. Like, he just turned the ball over. But Donovan Mitchell, he that boy.
I think Detroit need to close him out in 6, though. If Detroit don't close him out in 6 and let it go to 7,
I seen Stewart on the bench again. Is Stewart hurt? I think he played a little bit. I was watching the game, but every time I was flipping channels, every time I tuned in, he was on the bench. So I'm like, let me see how many minutes he played in that last game.
Okay, you talking about Isaiah Stewart?
Yeah, he played 7 minutes and only had 4 points. So he got to be hurt, bro. Cause he is they Draymond. He they enforcer. Like he they guy. Like if he don't play, I think they done. If Stewart ain't in, even to give the fouls, even to give the blocks, he play defense. You know what I'm saying? So I think Stewart got to be involved. But I'll take Pistons home. But like if Stewart ain't playing that much, bro, they got some holes in their defense.
Yeah, it could be a matchup thing. Maybe it's a coach's decision where they're not paying them as many minutes because Cleveland is playing small ball.
Yeah, well I know tonight is one game. Thing. Friday is the other 2 games. So Pistons and Cavaliers and Spurs and Timberwolves. Man, this Prime Video been messing me up, bro. I'm looking for it on NBC, ESPN. Oh, it's on Prime. You got to go to Prime and then it's like distorted and then it's buffering and stuff. I'm like, come on, bro.
You don't like it?
Nah, bro.
This TV money, man, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game right now, man. This NBA TV money. Getting checks from all different networks, man. It ain't going to go nowhere. You better get used to it.
Yeah, I like it. I gotta tune into the WNBA mode, man. Them girls, they get into it. Storm and Tempo playing now.
But, I haven't been tuning into the WNBA. You was also right on that last poll that we had about me bugging about certain sports can actually be co-ed.
I know, bro. Did anybody say female?
Man, it was crazy because I had like 3 different group chat conversations that was taking place.
Man, y'all need to get in these comments and on this YouTube, right? Bro.
People are literally...
Y'all be quick to deal. Listen, I'm finna start bringing people up on the panel. I already done reached out to a few people, bro. We finna have them up on the panel to discuss this with us, bro.
I think the consensus was archery, shooting pool, horseback riding, NASCAR.
That's a sport? Horseback riding a sport?
Kentucky Derby. Horse
racing. Okay. Horse racing. I'm just horseback ride. I'm just riding. Yeah. But no, I don't even think a female. I feel like
a female jockey can stick with a male jockey.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Even though the horse doing the work, I don't think so.
But yeah, that was the consensus, man. It was just those sports. Anything else people were saying was outmatched. Everybody was calling me out on the tennis thing. It's like, bro, you really think fucking Serena Williams could hang with Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer? Like, you bugging. You bugging.
She won't score a point.
She'll score a point. Now you bugging. She'll score a point.
Man, them boys that hit that bitch so hard she can't move, but she can't react fast enough for a man's tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were tripping, bro. But again, like 90% of the time, you be wrong, bro. I think you be trying to cop for the other side. Play devil's advocate, bro. Don't never work out in your favor.
Like I said, bro, like how the conversation came about is I'm playing pickleball with a female friend of mine, and
but why would you even think? Like, what are you thinking?
But and she talking smack. I ain't really talking smack, because this is what I do. I'm really like that in pickleball.
Now, you could be beat by a female, but the top of the top can't be beat by no female.
She ain't beat me yet.
I ain't saying her. I'm just saying the top pickleball player probably a skin you. You out of there. Bruce out of there.
I wouldn't say my skill set is on a professional level, but my skill set is above average in pickleball,
the top female pickleball probably will lose to the top male. If we compare apples to apples, bro, it's not going to be. Yeah. There's no comparison. But they'll whoop you though. Female, they'll whoop you though.
I believe it. Like I'm not a professional when it comes to pickleball.
I just want you to reiterate that.
Man, one time I was playing pickleball, there was some dude, Indian guy. He came on the court at like he don't play pickleball like that. Man, that boy waxed me, right? I think he beat me like 11-3 or something like that. 11-4, right around
that. White man can't jump you. Like on White Man Can't Jump.
Right. But the thing is, he ain't play like that. And, that was on me. I was like chilling. You feel me?
He got your ass.
Man, I've been waiting for this nigga ever since on the pickleball court, boy.
Hey, boy, you got a vengeance hot. Hey, he ain't coming back.
I'm a competitor, bro.
You gotta wear that
losses, bro.
You gotta wear that loss, bro.
Bro, this was like two years ago, give or take. Probably a year and a half ago.
Bro,
I've been waiting for that nigga ever since.
Hey, he done whooped you and moved to the pros, bro. You better let it go, bro.
Yeah, we only played one game, too. And he caught me on the back end. I think when he got on the court, I was like 3 games in. You see what I'm saying? I was winded.
All I hear is excuses, bro. That man sketchy, bro.
He caught me. Yeah. Speaking of excuses.
Yeah.
You been keeping up with this Dr. Cheyenne Bryant thing on Breakfast Club, the interview that she just had? What's your thoughts on that?
Nah, first off, she bad. But pretty woman privilege is a real thing. She bad. But look, though.
Let's catch people up with what's going on, right?
Go ahead.
So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she coined herself as a doctor, life coach, so on and so forth. I'm not sure if she has embraced the psychologist title, so I'm not going to put that on her. But at the very least, we know she considers herself a doctor and a life coach. And it's been heavily scrutinized by how she's essentially marketing herself, specifically using the term doctor, the phrase doctor, and people are like, bro, you're not accredited. You can't just be out here walking around with the phrase doctor. And she was on the Breakfast Club promoting her book, and The Breakfast Club asked her, what do you have to say to people who are still saying they can't find your accreditations online? And her response was one that has taken the internet by surprise. So now that we laid out the foundation, what you think about this, man?
I think she a liar, and she not a doctor.
You got straight to it.
Yeah, bro. We ain't got time to play. She a liar. She ain't got no doctor. She ain't no doctor. It's just because I heard the excuse, right? She was saying that she was at a school, and then she was trying to get her transcripts over 2 years after, and the school was it was accredited when she went, but then now it's not. It doesn't exist anymore.
It closed down, yep.
And then she reached to the records department, and they say they only keep stuff for 2 years, but it happened after 2 years. It's like, come on, bro. If you was a real doctor, you would have had that shit in order when you achieved it, when you got it, bro. Like, come on, bro. But they've been going in on that for years. Like, what his name? The comedian, 5150 comedian.
5150.
Yeah, the podcast. I can't think of his name. I just drew a blank. But he was going in on her about it. You know what I'm saying? And people been calling Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb was going in on her about it, and people been calling her a bluff. But you know, it is what it is. You know, when you pretty and when you have a lot of following, you could be what the fuck you want to be. If you want to be honest.
But it's I heard her statement on the Breakfast Club, and I'm with you. Nothing about that statement actually made sense logically, especially as somebody who also went to a university and also is accredited in our degrees. First of all, a university when you get accredited, you're getting accredited by a board. You see what I'm saying? Like, the university is just a vehicle. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's literally just a vehicle. Your license don't get lost if the school is no longer active. That's just not how things work. You see what I'm saying? Right. And the reason why licenses matter is because at the end of the day, it holds both. It's a security blanket for both parties, right? So if you're practicing under said title and somebody is not comfortable with your practices, then they could report your practices to a board, and that board can hold you accountable and essentially suspend your license, revoke your license, put your license under review. Like, if your practices do not align with supervisory studies, whatever studies are considered to receive accreditation, then you can be held accountable for that. That's why licenses matter, right? You can't just be out here saying, hey, I'm a doctor in philosophy, or I'm an MD, or I'm a JD.
Right.
And like, you just false practicing. Like, you just can't do that. You feel me? So yeah, when she said that, it didn't even make sense to me. I'm like, bro, just because the school closed down don't mean people lose, like, your license don't get lost. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just not how that works.
She said the records department only go back 2 years, and this was after 2 years she was going back for it, bro.
Unless you went to Donald Trump University, my boy, that's just not how.
They say Dr. Umar not a doctor.
I haven't really looked into Dr. Umar's stuff, but I think he is a doctor though. I think he has a PhD.
Okay.
But I haven't really looked into it though. So
yeah, I think she pretty. She got a big following. You know what I'm saying? People like her, and she contradicts herself a lot. But yeah, I don't know if she a real doctor. But anybody that put in 10,000 plus hours, right? They say is an expert in their field, right?
Yeah.
So
you just can't be out here, bro. I had the same energy when we was talking about Stefan Diggs' chef. I'm like, yo, you can't just be out here walking around with the title chef, because it's a discredit to people who have dedicated their life to culinary arts. You see what I'm saying? It's a discredit to people who are certified in the world of culinary arts. You see what I'm saying? You can say you're a good cook, but you can't be out here saying you're a chef, bro. Like, same thing with doctor. You can say you have a lot of life experiences and you've sat down with a lot of professionals in this field, and you can reallocate teachings based on your learned and lived experiences. But you can't just embrace the fact that you're a doctor. You can't just do that, bro.
Bruh. 10,000 hours. Is that what they say?
Yeah, she bugging. Homegirl bugging, bro. And the internet,
Hey,
bro,
bro,
DJ Envy.
bro, they funny, bro. You seen how she been talking mess after trying to put it out that his baby mama was getting abused and she don't see how she could take that and all that. She been going in after
You
she
talking
done
about
lost.
you talking about the chef.
Yeah, after she done lost, she
I
been
saw
going
that
in.
she was sitting down on the
Yeah,
ground, I
it's
think.
like she was at a park or something, outside or something. Yeah. Well, what
Yeah, I
DJ
saw
Envy
that
said?
too. Yeah, DJ Envy when Dr. Cheyenne well, I guess we wrong for even calling her
Bro,
Dr. Cheyenne.
call her what she want to go by. Hey, the world, you got to call people what they feel they is, bro.
Bro, that's what we're not
We ain't
going to
gonna
do.
get
We're
into
not about to get into that conversation, bro.
Bro, look at your
We're not
face,
about
bro.
to get into that conversation. Bro, I have this conversation at least once a week with people in my personal life right now. He's just saying,
Yeah.
like, we're not about to get into this conversation. But anyways, yeah, DJ Envy was like, man, the internet is going to kill you for this one.
Yeah.
Like, DJ Envy knew that was some bullshit.
He already knew it.
He said the internet is about to kill you for this one. And I'm like, yeah, she bugging. And what's crazy about it is like, she doubled down on it.
Bro, she wasn't
She's
playing.
Like, this is the last time I'm gonna address it. I'm like, yo, you're not a doctor, yo. You can't be walking around here telling people you're a doctor. You're not a doctor,
Right.
yo. But
Hey,
it is
Charlamagne them
bro.
don't push back. Hey, you know the Breakfast Club done switched up. They on Netflix now, so the
Yeah, they on
full interviews not on you. I don't like that, bro.
Yeah, I think they have. So because they now have a Netflix agreement in place, all of their content is on Netflix. It's no longer on YouTube.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
ain't
but-
know that, but like I don't like it because I used to be able to just go on YouTube, type in Breakfast Club, and watch my little interviews and stuff. I don't want to have to go to Netflix to do that. Just like the NBA, I don't want to have to go to Prime Video, bro. It's like I don't
It's just
like
too
it,
much,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I get it with the Netflix thing because it does give a greater level of viewership. You guys keep in mind, Netflix is worldwide. YouTube is too. But people are on Netflix each and every day just trying to find something to watch. So it's easier for somebody to stumble
but I think
across.
you lose that audience that you've had for all these years, bro. Not everybody want to pay for Netflix. Not everybody knows somebody that got a Netflix, and then Netflix done already cut the whole sharing stuff out. So it's like, damn, Bruce, let me log into your Netflix. Oh, we both can't be on at the same time. It's like, bro, it got to be in the same house or something like that. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I haven't. So since they switched to Netflix, I haven't watched a full interview yet.
Same.
And I was a avid follower of like on my way to work, at work when I'm completing stuff, or like after work or at the gym, I'm listening to stuff. Like I can't no. Well, I mean, I ain't for to add Netflix to my phone. I watch it at the house, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's consumes too much space too on your phone. Like it's a lot of storage to have Netflix on your phone. But I'm with you. A lot of people share the same sentiments. It's just like, yo, why are we doing away with something that's not broken? But you know, from a Breakfast Club perspective, it's like that's how they're gonna continue growing their viewership. But Breakfast Club is so necessary to the culture, bro. I love Breakfast Club, dog.
Yeah,
Like
he went in on Chud the Builder. How you feel about Chud the Builder? The guy going around saying the N-word.
Bro, have you been saying that?
Bro, they say he got shot at today. They say he finally got shot at today. I seen the clip earlier when I was on my way home.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I ain't get
You
the
said,
update.
how do I feel about it? What you mean, how do I feel about it? What kind of
Bro,
question is that?
He over there. Where he at? Is he in Texas? Where he at doing? Oh, he in Tennessee. He in Tennessee doing that. They told that boy to go to O Block. Go somewhere where the goons roam. He ain't gonna be able to get away with that.
Man, attention is the new currency, bro. That's the best way to look at that, bro.
I'd be surprised at so many people that ain't really like crashing out. But that's what he wanted to do.
But to my understanding, he's walking around with a gun on his hip. He got mace.
Yeah, but somebody caught him at the gas station the other day. They pistol on him.
It's I don't know, man. Stuff like that is that's not what our country needs right now, bro. That's
No,
my
not
honest,
at all. Not at all.
That's
Not at
my
all.
honest opinion on that.
Not at all.
Bro.
He tripping, bro.
It's
He
like
don't even have no rhyme or reason. He talking about free speech. He just.
it's like, bro, you rage baiting. That's not free speech.
But you see
That's
a lot
rage
of
baiting.
you see a lot of white people like shutting that down, bro. They ain't going for it. Like
Yeah.
you feel me? They like, nah, bro.
And that's how it's supposed to be, though. You're supposed to. I think when you see people like that, it shows you who is really an ally and who is a part of the problem, right?
Oh, so let's say he shot somebody that tried to attack him. He accidentally grazed himself. So yeah, they were shooting.
For real?
The guy shot by Chud the Builder is still alive. Chud shot a black man after calling him the N-word, then shot himself in the arm accidentally when the black man rushed him for the gun. Yeah. Yeah, he for the
This
beat.
happened today?
Mm-hmm. A couple
Apparently
hours ago.
Apparently, he was just arrested by the FBI, well, detained or held for questioning by the FBI, and they essentially sat down and talked to him. It was like, yo, what you're doing right now, somebody's gonna seriously get hurt, man. And it's like, yeah, technically this is not grounds to make any arrests, but you are disturbing the peace of the public, and this is only gonna end one way. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Either you're gonna get hurt, or you're gonna hurt somebody. And either way, even if you get exonerated in court, dealing with that, their conscience and the riots that's gonna spark across the United States is not worth it, bro.
I don't see him going into no courtroom and a judge siding with him, bro. Hell nah, bro. I don't see it, bro.
You must not know what kind of America you living in, bro.
I know we in, but I'm saying certain, bro. Certain, I don't see them seeing his videos. But then you right. Then again, you never know, bro. At this point,
you must, this is the same America where Dr. Martin Luther King was known as the most peaceful protester, yet went to jail 29 times. But we're seeing things like
different
this.
In the 60s, bro.
We're seeing things like this, bro. This is the America we live in, bro. I would like to believe what you're saying is true. I would like to believe.
What a soldiers at back in the day that was crashing out, that was willing to die. That was Charleston White be like. He'd be like, willing to die, willing to kill, still go to jail behind what they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like, he doing that in safe places though, man. I've never been to Tennessee, but I'm sure he's not doing that in the heart of Memphis. I tell you that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure he's not going to Oakland, California and doing that.
Nah,
where the Crips and the Bloods and all that reside. Like,
that ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing with something safe, and that's okay. That's actually the speed that you need to be moving at, playing with something safe. But nonetheless, bro, this is not the kind of attention you want, bro. It's like you're literally walking around rage baiting people and just showing your true colors, bro. That's not the kind of attention you want.
Yeah,
you're right. Pipe down, man. Pipe down, man. And he a kid too, bro. I hear he's like 28, 27.
No, he young, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, first of all, when I see somebody like have that kind of racial disdain for a group of people that young, I'm like, my nigga, we're more progressive than that, bro.
Yeah.
We're way more progressive than that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that surprises me. It's like, you got that kind of hate in your heart at like 25?
He just doing stuff, bro.
He don't think nothing raised by.
He don't think nothing gonna happen to him, bro.
What did were your parents like 75 when they had you? You see what I'm saying? Because if that is the case, then it makes sense. But come on,
crazy.
Bro. What are you talking about? Like, why you got that much hate in your heart, bro?
Remember I tell you stuff transition and die every 2 weeks, bro? We went from the girl being caught hung overseas, Faye and Megan, Chud the Builder, we got Dr. Cheyenne, bro. Time just keep moving, bro. Be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you in the interview. 6ix9ine just interviewed with Big Bank.
I saw that he had his foot in the pool or something.
Yeah, but nah, you gotta like follow both to kind of know what's been going on. But yeah, like, bro, something gonna happen next week. Something gonna happen again, bro. It's just
what's the beef? What's the interview with 6ix9ine and Big Bank? Because I saw like a clip for it, but I didn't watch the whole interview.
Pretty much, Big Bank like an OG in Atlanta, and I
saw when he was calling them a snitch.
He one of the most respected people in the area or whatever. But he do podcasting now. You know what I'm saying? And if you interview with Big Bank, like his interview is doing numbers. And he respected, you feel me? So, from my understanding, 6ix9ine pretty much paid him to come to his house and talk to him and interview him. And Big Bank, like, he from the streets too, so it's like he might have been conflicted on doing it, but you know, some people in his corner say do it. Some people like, bro, why would you go sit with a rat? But Big Bank, like, I'm out of the streets now. You know, this is business type shit.
Yeah.
And when he went there, he went to interview him, but 6ix9ine pretty much was just trying to plead his case and bring up some of Big Bank partners and people he rocked with and stuff to kind of like, demonize them and be like, hey, keep that same energy with them if you keep it with me, because your homie's ratting too type shit. But Big Bank wasn't there for all that. He was trying to like interview him and see from his perspective. But 6ix9ine, he good at what he do. He do all his antics. He do all his back and forth, his theatrical stuff, and get up and yell and hit his little, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it was. But it was great. Big Bank had a little follow up with Dewberry and his partners, and you know what I'm saying.
But so my question to you is,
yeah,
like, and I'm asking this genuinely, right? Growing up, there was a street code of ethics. You see what I'm saying?
Been out the window.
The reason why I'm not a street nigga is because I witnessed some real street nigga shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm being dead serious, right?
You told me.
That is not my calling. Like, I've watched 2 people lose their life right in front of me. I was 8 and I was 12 years old. Like, I've witnessed some real street nigga shit, right? That is not my calling. I went off to college. I wanted to be better than my situation. I'll be honest with you.
She said, this ain't me.
Jesus did not die on the cross for my sins to be a street nigga. I'm just being honest with you. But don't get it twisted. I'm still a nigga for the hood. But anyways, I say all that to say, like, is street code of ethics does that still exist?
No. I think it's over with. Who made the was that Troy Ave said the streets is a myth? 21 Savage got it out. What it said, the streets is dead, like, or whatever it's called. It's over with, bro. They used to say, you don't mess with women and children. That's over with. Kids getting shot, drive-bys, women getting beat on more now than other. It's not acceptable, bro. It's like, and it's the people that like probably the head honchos and stuff, when they get put on, like when they come across the stuff like you got to sit and do 40 years, they ain't trying to sit and do all that time. You feel me? It's like when the judge give you them years, bro, you either take it to the chin or you go back. Yeah, like they say Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane, like, it's like, bro, like, what are you going to do? You going to choose your kids and your family, or you going to choose the streets or your homeboys, the block? Like, I think times have changed, codes have changed. It ain't what it used to be. Now, you still going to have your loyal people. You still going to have your, your people that's going to stick to the code. But ultimately, bro, it ain't nothing to get into, bro. Because at the end of the day, people gonna save themselves. Natural. Outside of some street shit, Bruce, a person gonna save themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so what you think they gonna do in the streets?
Bro, I remember being in college, bro. Me and my line brothers, we would get ready to go out and like we pregame. That was the thing in college. We pregame. Niggas playing crazy music, Nuck. I'm like, yeah, fellas, if y'all get in a fight, I just need y'all to know that y'all got in a fight. We didn't get in a fight.
Bro, you was on the set. I had y'all in that. Them trenches too. Don't do that. You was ready.
And it's like, bro, I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. Like, because this is my thing. Like, respect for me is making sure that you don't put me in an uncompromising position as a friend. That's what true respect is, right?
For sure.
Not putting me in an uncompromising position, right? Like, if you a hothead, you can't do hothead stuff with people who just not like that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people, like, we're all here to enjoy ourselves.
So that's a good example. That's a good example they brought up on the follow-up, because they did a reaction video to Big Bank's video, the Big Bank's podcast with 6ix9ine. So if Bruce is driving a car and you let somebody in the car that they know they on bullshit, and you take them to the store and they go rob the store, when they get back in the car and y'all get, your car license on the camera, your car on the camera, and y'all both go down for it, is it the homeboy fault for knowing that you not that type of person, but you gave him a ride and he went in the store and robbed it? Or is it your fault for knowing he on bullshit and you allow him to get in the car to take him to the store?
I think it's the homeboy fault, right? Because at the end of the day, you as the person who just taking them to the store, Like you're not thinking this man about to go rob this
But
store.
you know he be on bullshit.
But you don't like. My question is, what would trigger that level of bullshit? That's a big level of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Nigga being on bullshit would be like, okay,
bro,
this nigga just walked out the store, somebody accidentally stepped on his shoes, and now he punching somebody in the face.
So
that's the bullshit. That's standard bullshit.
We good people, Bruce, and right? Say you drive back to your hood in Palm Beach, you just down there for a weekend. You see an old childhood friend. He like, oh, what up, Bruce? Man, we used to play football together. Let me take you to the store. You could drop me off to the store real quick? Yeah, bro, I'm going that way anyways. Come on. Now, he go rob the store. He jump in the car. And then you don't know he robbed the store.
That's
or whatever.
on me.
Okay.
In that situation, that's on me.
So that's
because I know better, right? The thing about it is like,
bro, you just contradicted yourself. You just switched it. First it was on him, now it's on you. Same scenario.
No, you got to keep in mind, right? If this is, I'm not. Palm Beach is not home for me no more, right?
Yeah.
Palm Beach hasn't been home for me since 2012.
Tally,
you know what I'm saying?
Tally was your home. Houston, your home.
I adulted in Tallahassee and I reside in Houston, Texas. That's home, right? So if I go back to visit my childhood neighborhood and I haven't been around a group of people for so long, like, first of all, I'm meeting you wherever we at. You see what I'm saying? We're not riding anywhere together because I don't know what life has looked like for you since 2012. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you got beef with people. I don't know if you're in the streets. That's on me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be cautious. And that's how I think. I'm going to be cautious because I'm not moving like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and this person probably didn't even know this was going to take place, but because they got beef and ain't no street code of ethics, everything is on go. That's kind of how he got here.
Yeah. So in that situation, you snitching on the dude?
It wouldn't even be called snitching. Yes, I am cooperating. Yes. That's not snitching. Bro, this is what
I know.
People don't understand.
Our culture crazy. Our culture crazy, bro.
Like, if we agree to commit a crime with each other and we're faced with time and then I start cooperating, yes, that's snitching. If you commit a crime without my agreement, my nigga, and I cooperate, I'm just being a citizen.
Hey,
citizen, bro. I'm just being a citizen.
That boy Bruce say he telling.
No, that's not the life that I live, bro.
I know, bro. I know.
And matter of fact,
that's what they saying about 6ix9ine. Go ahead.
It's emotionally reckless of you to call yourself my friend and put me in that position.
Situation. Correct.
You're not my friend.
I'm with you.
You're not my friend. Because if you my friend, you love me. You love my future. You love the sacrifices that I've made to get here. You love the goals that I set for myself. You love, the life that I've created for myself, given where we come from.
All right. I got another scenario for you. You in a car with your homeboy. You don't smoke, he smoke. Y'all get pulled over. The cops say the car smell like weed.
Mm-hmm.
It's weed in the car, but you know it ain't yours because you don't smoke. But your homeboy smoke. He got trees. When the cop pull y'all out and they ask who weed is it, what's your response?
I would expect my man to say it's his weed.
I'm with you on that. Now,
I shouldn't have to respond. Once again, this goes back to true friendship.
Correct. Now, if he say, bro, don't say nothing, I won't say nothing. Well, if don't nobody say nothing, both of y'all getting a charge.
Hell no. We ain't doing that. But that's, bro, you going with that? That's something you gonna go with? Hell no.
Hey, don't talk. Don't say nothing. You know your boy, your homeboy smoke weed.
The only thing that's been smoked in my system is barbecue and wings. That's it. That's the only thing smoked that we've been in my system.
We know it ain't yours.
That's what I would say.
No, you hilarious, bro.
The only thing that's ever been smoked in my system is barbecue, sir. So I'm gonna let you figure out who weed that is. You
hilarious, bro.
To me, that's like, you're not a real friend, bro. You're not a real friend. Like, you're not a real friend. So, I mean, I get Tekashi. This is where I disagree with Tekashi, right?
Yeah.
I disagree with Tekashi because you set forth this image of being a gangster.
Nah, bro.
And when it hit the fan, you retracted from this image that you set forth.
So what he pretty much saying is, the street's supposed to have code, loyalty, honor, and all that, and they broke that. So why is he supposed to hold that down? And what the other side is saying is like, bro, you know what come with this, and when grimy shit happen, you supposed to take it to the chin. And they like, bro, I'm supposed to do 40 years because somebody slept with my baby mama, robbed my mama, held her like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even on Big Bank Response podcast,
but all that he had already snitched before all that happened though.
No, he was saying that they had been being watched since 2013. He didn't meet them in 2018. So they was already under a RICO. Then they did the stuff with him, which brought light to it, and he just confirmed it. But even on the response video to Big Bank doing it when he sat down with his homeboys, his partners, they were saying, bro, they understand.
Oh, his partner said he understands.
Yeah, Dewberry, but they as much as they don't want to admit it, like they say they understand where 6ix9ine coming from, but also like Bank saying you shouldn't have had a dude like that around you in the first place to be able to tell the police stuff. Yeah. So everybody look at it from a different point of view, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's just how you portray yourself, bro. It's your image, bro. It's really your image, man. Like when I look at my image, that's not my image, bro. That's just not how I portray myself. Although I have, bro, childhood friends right now, man. I grew up with like legit 12 to 15 childhood friends, bro. Like we grew up on the same block. Man, it's crazy. I'm getting emotional just thinking about this. We grew up on the same block. And, bro, my time in undergraduate alone, bro, I lost 6 of my friends to street violence, bro, that I grew up with. 6 of them to street violence. 2 of them were siblings, right? Matter of fact, when we post this clip, these people gonna really know. Like, this is the kind of environments that we grew up in, right? You know, it's some dudes that I named that we lost. People forget that we lost them. Like, Beezy is one of those dudes, man. Like, we all grew up together, man. Like, and bro, that's just not the life that I wanted for myself, bro. And you know, I've always been intentional about not putting myself in certain positions, bro. And you know, my friends that are still around, childhood friends, I can honestly say that these guys love me enough to not even put me in certain situations.
Nah, for sure.
I can honestly say that. You see what I'm saying? Sure. Yeah, I just don't see how certain people find themselves in certain positions, bro. I just can't get with that.
Nah, I feel you. Hey, times have changed, and I think these young YNs need to learn before they continue to do destruction, because they going to prison, bro. Younger and younger, bro. You 15, ain't even had a girlfriend yet, bro. Spinning the block and doing stuff, bro.
I saw the Tampa rapper that had just got killed.
Yeah.
Buddy,
you saw Buddy?
Buddy facing the death penalty right now. He crying in court, bro. This is the life that you chose, bro. You got to stand up before a judge and a jury.
They say he had both parents, grew up, had a nice life, had a good house, everything. He just wanted to play gangster.
It's like that's crazy, bro. Like people like that, I don't feel bad for. Because these are decisions that you've made.
Yeah, some people they in the environment. You chose to go.
Some people find themselves in a life of crime because. And it's something that a lot of people won't understand, but I'm going to say it anyway. Some people find themselves in a life of crime because sometimes they have very little options, bro.
For sure.
Like when your mama lights getting cut off, when your little brother trying not to think about how hungry he is just so he can fall asleep, and you too young to go clock in anywhere, there's going to be some OGs on the block that you're going to go, yo, man, I need some money. I'm not asking you for some money, but teach me the game. You know, and people find themselves in a life of crime based on necessity. But you have some people who just doing it because it's cool. I'm not saying either one is okay, but I've seen both. Man. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a story for another day, man.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up with who is winning the NBA Finals? Because you be wrong so much. I'll be giving you an opportunity to like pick what's left, bro. Who gonna win the NBA Finals?
Who's left? We have.
So OKC just swept. New York Knicks just swept. You got Minnesota.
If Spurs and OKC meet, I'm interested to kind of see how that matchup plays out, man.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. Shea is a mid-range killer. He getting to the rack, mid-range killer.
But Castle and the boy nice.
Wemby protecting everything in the paint. Yeah. Everything in the paint. Wemby ain't letting nothing get in the paint. Then you have some other killers, man, like Castle, Vassell, Harper Jr. Like, you have a lot of killers on that team. So I'm interested to kind of see how that matchup plays out. If they get J-Dub back within that series, I'm going OKC. Okay. If they don't, I might have to go with the Spurs, man. Spurs looking tough, man.
So the only way so I got the West winning the finals regardless of who go out. Let's start there. Only way the Knicks, well, I think the Knicks will come out of the East, but the only way the East to win is if the West go to like 7 games and the East kind of like just run through their competition and they got more legs, more rest. I think OKC will win it again, run it back. But that Spurs OKC matchup gonna be a good one. If they beat Minnesota, but I don't know. I just think OKC's just good, bro. They know how to win. They won. They coming off of a championship. They trying to repeat, make people a believer. And they young too, bro. I mean, Spurs young too, but it's just like, I don't know, OKC. So we'll see.
Yeah. So you don't think nobody in the East got a shot, right? So let's say, for example, Pistons get past New York. You don't think they got a shot? If New York get past Pistons, you don't think they got a shot?
Over with. West gonna win the finals.
Not even in the circumstance where you see that the West beat themselves up so much.
No, bro. No matter how much you spin it, no.
I mean, I can't argue with that. That's a valid point. I can't argue with that. I'm with you when you're right. I cannot argue with that. So I mean, I can see that too. But they got to get J-Dub back to get through the Spurs. But I'm just assuming the Spurs gonna get there.
Yeah, they
got that. Man, it's matchups, man. We'll
see.
You
see the backup coming in? Jay Mitchell? That boy gaming. That boy putting shit together, man.
Nah, them boys balling, man. Them boys are balling. I can honestly say the playoffs, although we've seen some sweeps,
they've
been boring.
No, they've been good.
It has not been boring.
This the most I watched the NBA this season.
Although we've seen a few sweeps, I can honestly say the playoffs have not necessarily been boring. So those guys coming to play, they playing hard, and I like it, man. You see a lot of people who we don't know about in the regular season, like number 13 from Minnesota. Ayo is his name or whatever. Yeah. That's an emerging dog. We ain't know nothing about him during the regular season. But it took DiVincenzo's injury for us to, learn who Buddy is, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that's emerging as like young stars, man, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So we'll see, man, and just like that, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the A&B Mobcast. It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Bruce, and then we out.
We out.
I stopped.